Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to another edition of What's Happening Wednesday. This is a weekly roundup show that I like to do on this channel, which again gives me the perfect opportunity to do exactly that. Keep you guys updated with things that I found going on in the world of Transformers. I'll let you know what's happening with this YouTube channel and of course my Instagram, which is toys_rus. So this is part 2 of the news from Wednesday. I've got another 11 things to go through with you today, and we're going to start off with Icon Heroes, and we've got an image of their next new figure that's coming out. So this is of course Nemesis Prime, and if the name's ringing a bell, Icon Heroes, San Diego Comic-Con, they had their own little, I suppose, area, and they had pretty much exactly the same. They had a 12-inch version of just Optimus Prime. This is of course Nemesis Prime. It's going to be $125, and as I've just said, it's 12 inches tall, and it's a polystone statue. And of course, wherever you get Optimus Prime, Nemesis Prime is normally a given. Looks good though, no actual toy or, as I say, statue images, just computer generated ones for now. There we go then. Okay, moving on, here's something else. We never get any of these in the UK. To my knowledge, if I'm wrong, please correct me, but there's a Hallmark in my town centre and I've never seen any of these. These are of course the Christmas decorations that you get a different one each year. And this one is of course Bumblebee. As you can see, he is there and he is $9 and he has been spotted already. Okay, talking I suppose of cutie things, there is a new Rescue Bots 3 vehicle pack going around, or just about to come out. These are all pull back and go racers. You have Optimus Prime and Grimlock. There's no transformation process. It's just a very cutesy, exactly that, pull back and go car. Optimus and Grimlock, and of course Bumblebee there as well. So something, as I say, maybe you can tell it's getting close to Christmas. We're getting everything at the moment. There we go. Talking of getting close to Christmas, here's some more sightings. So Legacy Wave 3, Core in Germany, Jada Toys, Hollywood Rides, and Micromaster Transformers and Playsets are in Mexico. Kingdom Wave 4 and 5, Legacy Wave 3 and Wave 1 Deluxe Studio Series. Loads of them are all being spotted in well, to be fair, most of these have been out for quite some time, haven't they? But I suppose it's a little bit in the United Kingdom because we're all over the place with our figures. They get released here and there and everywhere. There's also been found in Germany, Legacy Core G2 Megatron, Studio Series Wave 18, Deluxe Voyager and Tonkonator have been found in Taiwan. There's just, as I say, loads, and I imagine that they're going to get the shelves stocked as soon as they can for exactly that, the fact that we're in November and everybody's thinking of Christmas presents. Which again leads us on to something else. Sometimes I see these things and I just can't believe that they're coming out. So here's that reflection again. This is Stretch Armstrong Bumblebee. What it's got to do with Stretch Armstrong, I have no idea. Obviously it's made by the same company as Stretch Armstrong, but they didn't have to surely call it, as you can see there, Stretch Armstrong. And there you go. Is Bumblebee being stretched? So it's obviously an official licensed product. The company must be known as Stretch Armstrong, but there you go. This is a fully stretchable Bumblebee figure, and as you can see, that's how he's going to be packaged and indeed marketed out for Christmas. As I say, some of the things you just wouldn't believe. I really wouldn't believe. Right, moving on to something that we were super lucky with in the UK. That was the fact that at the moment, if you go to Nickelodeon, you can already watch, let me just get it on here, you can already see the first full episode. I have watched it. It is fantastic. It surpassed my expectations completely. I thought it was brilliant. And as I've said in the mini review, without any spoilers, I'm not going to give any spoilers now either. It's so good, the fact that by my own admission, I've missed out all the Unicron trilogy, I've missed out loads of stuff. I don't remember Prime. You don't have to have seen anything. So let's say, for example, I wanted to show it my wife. She could just start to watch it from the beginning, and my kids, which they're going to do. And you don't have to have seen anything else. So it's very, very good. However, for US citizens, this is all I've got the information at the moment, unfortunately. It's going to be scheduled to be aired via regular TV this Friday, 11th of the 11th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time on Nickelodeon. And according to the information, episodes 1 and 2 will be aired for 1 hour. So wow, there you go, you get 1 and 2 back to back. It is unclear if there'll be any more episodes later, but the first 10 half-hour episodes of season 1 will exclusively premiere on Paramount Plus in this November. So there you go. It's all available to watch from, of course, this Friday, or unless you're in the UK, you can have a quick look at it already. Moving on to Cang Toys. This is going to be their take on Volcanicus. There's loads of production models there in the background. Now, for those of people who are unaware, and including myself, I'm not up on all of the third-party toy companies just yet, but these images were, I suppose, released and shown a few months back now. The Cang Toys just look incredible. So what they're doing, this is their version of Volcanicus, this is the Dinobots. They've got Predaking out, they've added additional members of the Predacons, which is pretty much what they've done here as well. So you can see you've got some of the team members that you recognise, like obviously that's going to be Snarl. And then this is the new member. This is going to be a Spinosaurus. Unfortunately, I've got no information on names just yet. But as I say, you can tell it's their take on the Dinobots. They've got this very unique style. If you're unsure who they are, I strongly suggest you Google Cang Toys Predaking and just have a look at how good, and I suppose in a way how different it looks to the standard third-party figures that you see. So there's some actual models there, so I expect to see a lot more images of this combined, and indeed, as I say, with new members, and we can hopefully find out a bit more information on that. Okay, Rise of the Beast, again, we know it's coming up. What we've got here now is an official, actually official this time, list of Hasbro products coming up for the Rise of the Beast toy line. So we've got the toy, this is the descriptions, we've got Power Combiners, Power Alliance, Power Battlers, one-step changes, smash changes, 2-in-1 masks, and basic role-play masks. If you want to see this in more detail, I'm going to read some of it out now. This is taken from TFW 2005. Now, the bit that I want to read and I think sounds really interesting, because this sounds exactly like Power Core Combiners, which came out in 2010. And it literally says, these Transformer 2-packs contain 13cm figures for ages 6 and up, and the figures are inspired by the latest film from the world of Transformers, and the first figure transforms from robot to an alternate mode, and the second figure transforms into armor or a weapon accessory, and you can connect the figures and arm yourself for the next battle. Pretty much sounds exactly like Power Core Combiners to me, but obviously taken in and used with movie figures. There's loads of things. As we know what one-step changes are, we know what the smash changes are. There's a huge toy list. We haven't got the names of the characters yet, but it's really interesting to see and hear things like that. Maybe they're going to be revisiting the Power Core Combiners. Again, interesting. Moving on, this is something they teased not so long ago. And the reason why I'm laughing is because in every single picture, it is letting us know that this version of Megatron, this is the 3.0 DLX collectible Revenge of the Fallen Megatron, and it looks, again, phenomenal. It is 11.2 inches tall, and it has 53 points of articulation. Now, you're going to have to really forgive the glare on here. I've took some snapshots from most of the forums. They are all over this at the moment, and I've only took a snapshot. There's about 70 pictures of this, so they're probably showing off every single posable point of articulation that you can see. It looks stunning. I know people, you can see my drink there. I know people don't like the movie bots or whatever, but you've got to appreciate how detailed this looks, how, I suppose, intricate it is. And again, as you can see, it is 53 points of articulation. It's just under a foot tall. It looks great, as I say. The detail on it is spectacular. We've got to, of course, see him compared or up against Optimus Prime, and of course, maybe even defeating Optimus Prime, because it is Revenge of the Fallen. Looks great. Loads more information coming up on this. There's the accessories that come with it. There again is the height. There is the articulation points, and there's a bit of a write-up here as well about him. So, it's Hasbro, of course, officially licensed product, and 3.0 are thrilled to present to you Megatron from the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen film as the next figure in the DLX collectible articulated figure series. So we know how tall it is, we know how many points of articulation it's got, and it's going to be die-cast metal frame and LED illuminated eyes. The tank treads at the knee joints replicate the rotating mechanisms as seen in the movie, with interlinking shin function that runs through the ankle for exceptional articulation. Accessories include one fusion cannon that is interchangeable with the right forearm, 2 pairs of interchangeable hands, and a DLX action stand for more dynamic poses. Looks phenomenal, looks great, I think it's brilliant. This is something that I've just sort of, I suppose, found myself, and I've been watching a few of them. So Mangamotion on YouTube, they've got another great video. Last time it was, of course, the Star Convoy, I think it was, or the Galaxy Convoy. This time it's Fans Hobbies MB18 Energon Optimus Prime, and it's a great video comparing him to quite a few figures, which you can see there. We've got a Mega Supreme as well. If you haven't got Mangamotion on YouTube, just type it in, you can find it. Or you can go to T-Formers like I did and press the link on there and have a watch of the video. One more thing at the moment, and this is quite interesting again, it's another interview with the Hasbro, I suppose, design team, including Evan and BMAC. A couple of the facts that we already know about the HasLab Deathsaurus. We already know that it was going to originally be just released in the main line, but they wanted to do it more justice. And it does actually say here, though, that the chest animals originally planned to be sold separately as core class figures. But of course, because it's gone up to be a HasLab, that they've gone to include it. It also says they thought fans weren't so excited with the stand as a tier, I suppose, what's the tier? As a tier level, I suppose, achievement, that's the word I'm after, with Victory Saber. So instead of doing a stand, they've added the throne, and a colour sample is coming very, very soon. They also talk about Legacy and Studio series. It's quite an interesting interview, to be fair. And again, it's just great if you want to go and find out and see, of course, what these great designers are thinking about the products and toys that we love. That is it at the moment for this news. As always, if anything drops that's really interesting, or I deem, or I've got time to get a video done between now and Friday, of course I will. In the meantime, Needle Nose will be up later. They did come in. My Studio series, I've got Ironhide. He'll probably be Thursdays. And then, as I say, it's either going to be 6 Train, it's going to be a Japanese exclusive figure in here. It's either going to be 6 Train, because I've got the Chase ones, or probably the Leo Kaiser, to be honest, or Lio Kaiser, sorry. Yeah, Leo Convoy, Lio Kaiser, there we go. The Lio Kaiser, opening up the gift set and building them up into the combiner before I do the individual reviews. And I'm definitely going to do a live as well this weekend. I'm going to let everybody know the exact times about that. It's probably going to be about 10 PM UK time start again, crossing over for a couple of hours just to hopefully cover all time zones. But yet again, it's an amazing time to be a Transformers fan. Thank you so much for all the support, everybody, channel members, anybody watching this, anybody liking, subscribing. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Apparently 60% of my views are from non-subscribers. I checked and found that out earlier. So spread the word, and huge thank you, everybody. Thanks very much. Take care.